Hey everyone, it's BlueLizardJello and welcome back to Blue Plays Horizon Zero Dawn. Last time was an exercise in futility. Okay, maybe not true futility. We did actually accomplish 5 out of the 6 hunting grounds that we wanted to accomplish, with one of them only getting a full sun instead of the blazing sun. I'll go back and do that another time, but we are going to actually continue with the main story and try and push all the way to Meridian today, see if we can confront those who have betrayed us, as well as talk to the people at the Hunter's Lodge. Now, I have actually modified my existing loadout. As you can see, I've equipped my Shadow Sharpshot bow, my Shadow Hunter bow, as well as the Shadow Tripcaster. I have quite the selection of elements and different arrow types at my disposal. It's about time. I put on all the best modifications that I had, which some of them were good, some of them not so much, but I think we're going to be in better shape overall. So the current goal today is to go all the way to Meridian. Now, whether or not we're going to make it, I don't know. We're also going to try and talk to the lodge people if we can, but the goal is head north, pick up this main path, and just follow this westward. There is a metal flower here that I think is right under the bridge. I can grab that, and then we are going to come down here and then probably grab one of these south passes and make our way to Meridian. That's the plan, but best laid plans of mice and men do often go awry, so we are going to just take whatever the game throws at us, oh geez, and just do our absolute best. Hopefully today goes a little bit smoother. Oh, we have broadheads, perfect. Hopefully the game goes a little bit smoother today than it did last time. I did learn some things, but at the same time, I also got into a lot of trouble, died a few times. I failed to get the Blazing Suns on that one frost trial, even after numerous attempts, but I think today's a new day. Really happy to be grabbing a mount first and foremost. I think that's great. All right, now, I'm on the main path now, right? Yep, so we are just going to start making our way westward. And how do I don't honestly remember how to go fast on you. Was it X? Yes. I'm just gonna tap X. I know that there's some Glintox above me. Hopefully we'll be able to ride past them very quickly here. And look at that, Meridian this way. I do like having some signs to point me in the right direction. There's all the tramplers over to the left. Ugh. No thank you. Oh, look at all the Karja people. Oh, please don't hit them. Oh geez, no. Hop off. Hop off. No. Let's dismount. There we go. Let's grab this bonfire. Bonfire, campfires. Now 6 of one, half dozen of the other. All right, guys. Hey, Karja folk, there is a Glintock behind me. Yeah, you might want to go deal with that. Wouldn't hold it against you. Wow, there's actually quite a lot going out here. Karjas are all over the place. Little settlements to boot. We'll have to explore those at a later time. For now, the Meridian or bust. Really need to start finding out what happened back during the proving. At least that's a plan. Now, is this where the metal flower was? Yeah, there's a metal flower, I believe, right under the bridge here. So since I'm in the general vicinity, I would like to actually grab that. Yep, there it is. I saw that when I was collecting some things earlier.
Patterns on this flower are so strange.
Full. Once again, once we actually get to Meridian, by the way, I'm going to see if there's any medicine around here. Once we get to Meridian, we might be able to sell some of those artifacts we've collected for a pretty good price, I would imagine. Okay, out of everything I just collected, only one was medicine. That's a bit of a shame. As you can see, our health is still not topped off, and I have very little medicine in my pouch. And now I have no medicine in my pouch. I have a couple of health potions, but not enough to keep me going, so we really need to be careful here. Hopefully we don't find too many obstacles along the way. Okay, actually, what was that? So Meridian's this way, but I did see a sign for another town. Let's come back. Is some sort of bandit camp off to the south. No, thank you. Oh, of course we do have a quest. Figured we were gonna run into these. Whoa. No. Okay, those are not Karja tribesmen, as I thought they were. Well, let's see. What do we want to use? Hardened? Let's try hard points. See what kind of damage these do. Oh, jeez. That killed you very quickly. So did. All right, that did some good damage. No, 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 I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry, Broadhead. Don't you attack him. Did you get a headshot? Oh, you jerk. And I tried to lead that shot. Perfect. Drop below the cliff where he can't see me. Let's pretend that. Ooh, Broadhead doing work. All right, you just keep doing what you're doing. I'll just, ooh, health potion, nice. I'll just go ahead and apparently loot. Desert glass, good for selling. And
I'll finish you.
You sure? I wonder if that was actually part of this upcoming quest. Maybe it was just to help him out from these bandits. Metal shards. Desert glass, all right. All right, Broadhead, you can stay there. I will go investigate this gentleman and see what the issue is. This is who? Oh, it's Nil.
I did tell you we'd meet again.
Nil. Still hunting bandits?
Oh, yes. I've been sharpening my blade, anticipating the scent of the fight. Don't get me wrong. These scum are odorous. A little panic and desperation really sets it off, though. Like an incense.
So, what's your knife called?
Why would someone name a knife?
So much for small talk.
Are you ready?
Just don't think this means I enjoy it.
Don't worry. We'll take your secret to their graves.
Darn it, I had no intention of actually killing the bandits, but now that Nil's here, I think we have to. Maybe with the new bow, this won't be too bad, though. We can go in nice and quiet, like, get some good headshots and just take them out by one, right? Don't know what the effective range on this bow is. Hopefully it's pretty long, but let's get up to this tall grass. In here, we should be able to take out that one archer up on the post. Well, maybe he's kind of blocked from... Let's see. And, ooh. Can I sneak an arrow through there? That will be quite the feat, to be honest. Up just a little. These hitbox detection work. Right. Beautiful. I do like when the hitboxes actually make some sense. Mark him. Guy might be a little bit tougher. But, shot later. Down.
Last light. Gotta stay sharp.
Runs a little bit further in. Ooh, except you. Quickly, quickly, quickly. Don't let him sound an alarm. No, no, no. Get another one. There's the headshot. Nil is right behind me. Kind of spooked me just now. And everyone's now alerted. All right, Nil. I thought we were going to go in low and slow. Now,
Haven't you got anything better to do?
yes, this is not going to be the stealth operation I had hoped for. Nice shot. How about you? Beautiful. Okay, so that skull, I think means they're just either above my level or they're just going to be a hard one to take down. But... Oh, you stood still. Game on you. Go. Good headshots going. This actually could put me over level 25. And I missed. Take you out like that. Someone off to the left. Oh, can't see you. Let's just back up. Deal with that. I don't think I can actually hit Nil. I'm not sure. And what do we have left? Ooh, what do you have? Bandit heavy. Let's top off health. Alright, you need to go down. Tell you what, can we distract anyone maybe with a rock? Okay, the arc made it seem like just somehow I was going to be able to sneak that past, but regular ancient charm. Sneak up, sneak up, sneak up. I should be able to actually get a silent strike on this guy because I did take that perk. Let's just call him over.
Show yourself, you miserable chump.
Nil, I need you to stay completely still, please.
Strung up machine parts.
Yes. Oh, that's his weapon. Oh, we need to use his weapon, don't we? Now, who else do we have? Just a couple people over there? All right. Let's get the fire spitter. You have to charge it? Oh my goodness. This is just silly. Did I miss all of these? There we go. Any others? Are there any others nearby? Oh, they are over that way, but I only have 2. All right, let's drop it. That was fun, though. That was really fun. Let's get some looting going. Can I set you free? Yep.
Let's get you out of there.
Heavy weapons. Kind of a blast, guys. Kind of a blast. Well, I guess in this case, quite literally. What do we got? 2 more, and there's the alarm in the center. Do I only have 2 more? Really? Okay. I can do some looting later, except definitely want to get whatever you're holding. Does it? Oh, jeez. Full. I really like these hardened arrows. I think these are making a big difference for me. It's a supply crates. Look at all those. That's going to fetch a lot once I get to Meridian. Yep, they must be gone. Ignore all of your friends suddenly dying.
Cut it out. Keep your eyes open.
Can't see you because of the haze. Oh, there you are. That it? Is that the bandit camp? It is indeed. Very nice. And of course we have a merchant right here. I wonder if I can get a map from him. Let's see. Resources. Sell the golden fast travel, which I might pick up, even though I don't do a lot of fast traveling. Although I just need to collect some fox skin and some fatty meats. That's pretty handy. Boxes of sample, and doesn't look like you have any maps on anything new weapon-wise. Nope, still need that crystal braiding to get my shadow sling, which I really do want. Okay, I will sell everything once we get to Meridian.
The machines grow more bloodthirsty every day. The sun is still this green.
Right, I think we're good here then. Nils seems to have just kind of disappeared. Oh,
I heard the people of Sunfall.
anything unique though, I should probably
Why
pick
doesn't
that up.
Kilovad attack now and finish them?
3 metal shards, that's definitely not worth my time, but anything that might be unique and sell for a good bit once I get to Meridian is worth it. Oh, that's a stupid fire spitter. And I say stupid, but in reality, that was actually really cool. I was a big fan of that. Well, instead of staying here and looting everything, I can always come back, but let's go, let's grab this bonfire and let's keep pushing forward. You guys can clean up all these corpses, right? I believe you can. Actually, is it medicine? This?
These will keep.
It. And I think at this point, my broadhead is either no more or is probably given up on me. Ooh, that Meridian right there? Definitely looks like Meridian. Look at the size of that city. Beautiful. That is a trampler. I was taking a path. What happened to it? Well, not too far. Not too far down below. Wonder if I can... Ooh. Little bit sketchy to go down. Yeah, this isn't gonna cut it. Let's see if there's an easier way down or maybe even a zip line. That would be ideal. Look at that little oasis up on the rock there. That seems like a cool... Oh, a corrupted zone? Corrupted zone with what? Is that a sawtooth? Trampler, darn it. Yeah, We're not gonna do it. We're not gonna do this corrupted zone. I'm still awful at fighting Glintox. I haven't even attempted a trampler yet, but I don't foresee it going particularly well.
Easy, easy.
Just find a nice... No, 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 no. Gotta be a safe place down. Relative. Still part of the corrupted zone. All right, drop in, drop in. Way more damage than I was hoping for. Are those all corrupted, or are those just tramplers? Those are just tramplers. Medicine, medicine. So now the question is, do we just run straight across this field? Also, can I sprint while... I caught the quiet sprint. What did that actually entail? I thought that meant I could go faster. Sprinting is quiet. Oh, okay. So just sprinting is quiet itself. So I don't actually necessarily need to even crouch. I'm kind of auto-crouch now. All right, that's good. I actually thought it was part of sprinting itself. Look at that spire. What's going on with this flock of birds? What they're doing over here. Now the question is, how do I actually get up, if I have to get up at all? Ooh, ooh, careful, careful, careful. Ooh, that's a long legs. That's a long legs.
If I found the cauldron they were made in, I could learn to override them.
Weakness is shock. I have shock tripwires. Should I just take them out? I kind of feel like I do want to take him out. I don't know if he can still hear me. No, because I can't see him. Looks like I have to have a direct line of sight. All right. Instead, let's focus on killing some innocent animals. That was a really good haul. Fatty meat, bony meat. That's another long legs. Okay, so long legs, if I ever need to farm them, they seem to be here in spades. Come on. Okay, nope. Let's just take the low road then. This is gorgeous. Love it. The deep valleys where it gets lush because that's where all the water would filter. This is actually pretty accurate in terms of ecology. I like it. Really dig it. There it is. Oh, Meridian, you are massive, and I cannot wait to explore you in full. Is all this medicine? Yes, lots of medicine. Ooh, we're getting really lush down here. This is quite the turn. And again, I do appreciate the ecology and how it goes from arid, you know, into lush, because that's the way the water would filter down, but this might be a little bit pushing it. I don't know of any area like this in Colorado. Admittedly, I haven't seen it all.
I'll tuck that away.
This is kind of... Oh, snap maws, though. No, thank you. Not going to deal with those at the moment. Got some watchers. Those aren't that big a deal. I can either take them out or just avoid them. Either way kind of works for me. Rock and some eruption. Cross the water here. I think we're far enough away from them. From the snap maws. Okay. So Meridian is elevated though. The question is, where is the best way to approach it? So much stuff here to collect because of the water, and that's just, again, it's the details that really make this game shine. Even if I do have to question why they believe that there would be... Ooh. Arja? Arja Outlander. Cool. Even if I have to question why there's suddenly a bit of a rainforest in Colorado. And we might actually start getting some answers today. I'm very excited about this. Very excited. Royal Maize Lands. Oh, look at all the corn. Neat. This makes sense that a major city would be founded in this fertile valley. Am I allowed to kill your boars? No. Somehow I'm not. This is gigantic. I can't believe how massive this is. Wow.
Must be the spire. It's huge.
Wonder what that spire has to do with the story and the plot overall.
Work's been hard lately.
I don't know if I'm supposed to be running through their farms like this. How do I get up? Let's see. Gotta be a path. You know me. Shortest distance between 2 points is apparently a really, really steep wall. Around the side here. Got to be an easy entrance. Also, it definitely seems like there might be some sort of either caste system. Yeah, definitely. Oh, look at the terraces where they plant different crops. Be really cool. It seemed. Oh, and the waterways, guys. I'm just amazed by this. Meridian Village. And of course, we have a side quest. All right, let's go talk to the side quest. But I like the idea that it looks like the workers live down at the bottom, whereas most likely the wealthy and well-off live high up on the Mesa itself. Okay, let's go meet with this individual and see how we can assist them.
You'll regret not stopping when you're in the thick of it.
Check out these
You?
wares.
Oh. Oh, it's right here.
You'll
Okay,
love what
and
I
this
have to
is
say, I promise.
Smiling, Ranon, and Laurent.
Fairest prices for machine parts under the Mesa. No tithes to the Sun Court, not like those greedy snarls upside.
She's not interested in taxes.
I know what she's not interested in. As I was saying, no better offer for snap maw lenses. I'd give my oath on it.
By the sun, don't start spitting in your palm. Huntress, I apologize on behalf of my partner. Silent partner.
Silent partner.
If the sun would only grant my prayers. Never mind snap more lenses, Huntress. There's no market for those. A long leg lens, though, you'd be well rewarded for.
Wish I had a long leg lens. Should have actually farmed them on the way.
So which,
No market for a snap maw lens is good, strong stuff. You can hammer it into anything.
Where do you think we are? Some trading post with sawdust on the floor? This is Meridian. We have culture.
I know culture. Just the other day I was watching the hunting trials.
Oh, great sun, lend me the strength of midday.
The sun's baked your head if you think we'll shift long leg lenses at a time like this.
hello?
I've told you as many times as the spire is tall, craft and artisanship is who we are.
Craft doesn't win a war or keep the machines from your farms. What you need is good, old-fashioned, plain...
Oh, yes. Old-fashioned, plain hammered work. If ever something glittered, you'd throw it back.
If Karja had built that elevator, they would have stopped at a good-looking shaft.
All those years of delving, and you never found a sense of humor.
Enough!
Well,
They're a blunt people, the Nora.
Why do you two even work together if you can't agree on anything?
it's a symbolic gesture.
No tithes to the Sun Court. Like I said in the beginning, Renine.
Just tell me which part you want.
A long leg lens.
A snap maw lens.
Fine.
They want both, okay.
I can see that you're busy.
Wait. You drove her off. Snap maw lens. What do you say?
I drove her off. That's rich. Listen, Huntress, long leg lens.
Hunters, scroungers, bring it
So they want both. That's, I guess, fair enough.
What kind of brutes are you trying to
And it looks like I actually have a snap maul lens, which is...
I do the calling.
Now I need a long leg lens. Okay. Well, we'll be back once we've collected those. I'm sure we'll be killing enough along the way. Let's grab this campfire and then... Do I go through... Oh, is that the elevator? Might be the elevator they were just talking about. I really like their banter. And it's a symbolic gesture. It looks like they work together just to symbolize some sort of pact or treaty in between their two tribes. Now, am I allowed forward?
By order of the Sun King,
Machines or
these
bandits
lifts
try
are
to
shut
get past
down.
me, they'll have a
Approach
fight.
the city by the main
My
gate.
words.
Kidding. Okay.
Was a guard
Well.
near the last gate.
Let's see where the main gate is. 100 meters that way. Guess back through the farms?
Outlanders hate the Karja. We work hard as
Do I have to go... Oh, let's see. Where's the... Oh, my goodness. Okay, so yeah, let's go all the way around here up to there. Ooh, there's a vantage point, too. We might swing back and actually get that vantage point before we even go into Meridian, because I really want to hear more about that young boy. In fact, let's go so far as to drop a waypoint on. Nope. That's how far? About 468? Not bad. We can handle that. I wonder if they actually allow mounts in here. I highly doubt they do. Just look at, they have built something special here. It's a lot of water pouring down. I wonder if there's a lake on top of the mesa. That would be something unique. Typically, mesas are characterized by being very, very arid. Very poor in water. To have enough to actually be pouring down to the places below, unless there's a spring, but again, I don't know that I've ever heard of a spring actually appearing at the top of a mesa. We do have quite a few of these mesas and plateaus here in Colorado, and they are almost all categorized by being very dry, very scrubby. Though there are some places I know of with water, but they're not running water. It's just kind of standing water for whenever it actually rains here. Ooh, what do we get? Breaking bone, excellent. Still need to work on crafting bigger and bigger resource packs. Collect more stuff. So the vantage point is actually maybe right above the bridge. Does this wind its way up? It looks like it does. Canyon. Wonder what secrets are down there. Really, we can find out another time. I'm hoping / imagining that the main quest is going to take me to most of the interesting spots on the map. But wouldn't be a true open world game if they didn't keep some of the best locations just off of the path that they take. Yeah, it is borderline rainforest here. Not so sure why. Maybe there's going to be an explanation for this. Let's see.
I've been doing this since I was small.
Vantage point is 100 meters that way. Grab this campfire.
Been doing this since I was small.
Well, let's go grab this and see what new location we're going to uncover and what kind of story we'll be able to read. Is it up in the air? Or is it just, I guess it's just in this general vicinity. Let's scout and see if we can find it. Probably up somewhere tall. It typically is. Yeah. It's definitely nearby. Anything in this area. What's that? Animal. I'm thinking maybe it's up on that rock. Actually, maybe even up on that branch I was sticking out. So let's see if there's a way to climb up. If there is, that would be my guess as to where they're hiding it. In fact, maybe it's actually going to overlook Meridian, and we'll find out what location it used to be. But so far, I don't see any places to climb up. These are just broadheads, right? Yep, green snipe broadhead. So if I wanted a mount, since again, I don't believe they're actually going to allow me into Meridian with probably useless. Oh, I don't see anything to climb. I don't see any place to climb. See any handholds at all. Hello. Random stranger.
A crafter. They make good shots.
Artisans.
Yeah, but I'm all thumbs.
Hell now. Not really sure where this vantage point is hiding. Unless for some reason it becomes unlocked later? I'm just back where I began. Doesn't seem like it really wants me to just randomly scramble. Why is it way up in the air like that? It's up on this little, because this looks like I can get on it. Maybe not, actually.
Going down fast.
Seems like a strange location to have it. Gonna get one more view from further back to see if anything stands out. If there's a side quest up there, but it definitely looks like I should be able to get up there. Especially, look at that branch sticking out. Maybe I should be able to rappel down from there. Wait. Do I see? I see ledges. I see them. I see them finally. Okay. They were hidden. Now I see them. Sometimes just taking a step back is all you need. These ones blend in pretty well, or at least they did for me, so I'm glad that they do. That way, you actually have to search. You have to explore. It's not glowing, like a lot of games would actually have it be. So here we go, and here next. Oh, no, careful. Where is the next grab spot? Maybe around the... I think it's directly above me. Okay, just go. There we go. Up. Up. Oh, yeah. Definitely be able to rappel off that. And I'm hoping this is where the vantage point is. If not, yes, there we go. Grab the supply cache with lots of stuff in it. And we get... Whoa. The vantage cache. Eagle Canyon. The jet's flying over, and there's the Mesa. Definitely is. That's where Meridian would be. I'll have to look up Eagle Canyon. I'm not familiar with that location. But let us look into that. Down near Meridian.
A pocket shitstorm tour, day 9. I was setting up my tent right here when Wyatt's call came through. I came as fast as I could, but you'd already slipped into a coma. We never got a chance to say goodbye.
Hi, Ma. My plan was to go camping here after the Amos 15 launch. I've been working OT for the past 9 months, so I was pretty frazzled and figured I should take a weekend to relax before crunch started up again. I was setting up my tent when Wyatt's call came through. He said it was an emergency. I called a lift spin vert and made it to Denver General in less than 27 minutes. But I was too late. You'd already slipped into a coma. I didn't understand how that could be, but when I told Wyatt to explain, he just kept choking up, waving me towards the care station. So it was a holodoc that broke the news. I had been diagnosed a year earlier. The adverse reactions to gene therapy and polymer vascular replacements, the 6 months of mobile dialysis. I couldn't believe you'd kept it all secret from me. Even at the height of crunch, I called you once or twice a week. So you just sat there, listening to me enthuse about my latest project or complain about workplace politics, and all the while, we're dying? It didn't make sense. I marched back to Wyatt, cornered him, and demanded that he explain. He said you hadn't wanted to distract me, that I was doing important work and needed to focus. You know, as though the latest Amos launch and the palladium and rhodium it'd bring back to Earth matter more than the Ma who's already here. Wyatt kept saying how proud you were of me. He even parroted that onwards and upwards phrase of yours. He said I should get back to work, that that's what you would have wanted, that he'd stay at the hospital, keep me informed. I didn't go back to work. Called in. It took arguing my way past 2 supervisors, a labyrinthine automated HR menu, a human resources AI, and an anal defensive benefits executive to activate my personal leave, but I did it. Then I sat at your bedside for the next 7 days. I kept thinking of the hospital after my OD at the amphitheater. Kept thinking that if you came out of the coma, I wanted my face to be the first thing you saw. On the 8th day, they pronounced you dead. After the funeral, I went back to work, but I wasn't really there. I kept telling myself to focus, that it was okay to be there. It was what you would have wanted after all. Onwards and upwards, right? But my work fell behind. When my supervisor called me in for an emergency review, I told myself to play it cool, accept the criticism, and promise to do better. It didn't go like that. I snapped and shouted at him and then broke down, sobbing uncontrollably. 2 minutes and 3 sec drones later, and I was standing outside the Pharaoh building, blinking in the sunshine, straightening my bunched up clothes. An alert on my focus indicated that I should go home for the day, then report for a disciplinary review on Monday. But I didn't go home. Another idea had risen up in my mind, already fully formed. I guess I'd already been thinking of doing it for a while. I took a lift spin to Pioneer Park. 10 minutes of asking around and a truth test to show I wasn't a cop was all it took to make a connection. I went home with the drugs, started using, and didn't stop. Duster, snake, skydive, overcast, no razor wing. I didn't take calls, didn't show up for the disciplinary review on Monday morning. A friend stopped by and hammered the door until I answered it. Saw what was happening, he staged a one-man intervention. I agreed to go into treatment, but I didn't harbor any illusions. Use of personal leave was bad, but use of psych SA leave? Or your suicide. Sure, they couldn't legally fire me for it, but I'd been around FAS long enough to know they'd find a way. My career was over. Thought I was at rock bottom, but I was wrong. Still had a long way to fall. I don't know if this story is going to get any easier to read or tell. This mother really did everything she could to protect her son, to provide for her son, to make sure her son had everything he needed to succeed, and sadly, even to the point of ignoring that which was killing her and not sharing the news with him, leaving him to find out when it was already far too late for anyone to do anything.
But all goods entering the city are subject to search.
This is outrageous. We're loyal citizens.
How long do we have to wait? What am I supposed to do? Just sit here and let everything spoil?
I thought Meridian was open to all Carja.
What happened to...
Sorry, I'm gonna actually focus on maybe getting some items here. Let's see, resources. Do you have any maps? No. No maps from you. I would really, really like one, but maybe that is not to happen just yet. Meridian, okay. I thought I was actually gonna get stopped by these guards like those artisans were, but apparently not.
Just be patient, and
I like that they're actually showing me some respect.
In there, somewhere. And so's Erend, that other outlander I talked to the night before the proving. Erend said he'd introduce me to his sister if I visited Meridian. Said she was captain of the Vanguard.
Been a while since we've seen either Olin or Erend. Erend I'm looking forward to seeing. Olin? Can't imagine that meeting is gonna go very well. City's locked down on account of the murder. Oh wow, sure is. Checkpoint command.
Right there. In light of the recent attack, no stranger passes into Meridian without submitting to search.
Recent attack? What are you talking about?
The murder of Captain Ursa and her vanguards, of course. Ambushed by Shadow
Oh.
Carja forces in Redridge Pass.
Ursa? You mean Erend's sister is dead?
How would you know his name?
I know Erend. Summon him. I need to speak to him.
Ha! I doubt that Erend, the new captain of the Vanguard, a man in grief, is going to waste his time on a grimy outlander.
Aloy! Hey, you're alive! I thought you were dead. Make way, make way!
All the way to Meridian just to see me?
Have you been drinking?
Ah, not really. A little. So, you're alive. We should celebrate. The drink's on me.
We need to talk, alone, and you need to pull it together.
Over there.
So you approve?
Of course I approve. From now on, she may come and go from this city as she pleases.
As you wish, sir.
There. Alone as you asked. And what did you want to tell me?
A lot has happened since we last spoke. The Proving was attacked by a group of killers. Not many of us survived.
We were in the village when we heard explosions up on the mountain. Some of your braves came back, said most of the contestants were dead. I've never heard such a wail of grief as the sound that rose up from your people. How did you survive?
How I survived is less important than how I was targeted.
Targeted? What do you mean?
The killers came for me because of Olin.
What are you talking about? That doesn't make sense.
I need to find Olin. I need to know what he knows.
But he's a friend.
No, he's a traitor. I don't know who the killers are or what they want, but I do know that Olin is working with them.
But, I mean, this...
I don't need you to understand, Erend. I just need you to take me to him.
He's not here. He went scrounging for scrap and relics days ago. It could be anywhere.
Are there any places he frequents, places he returns to?
A house. Here in Meridian.
Okay, then take me there. I need to search it.
I guess. As long as I'm there to witness the search.
I heard what happened to Ursa. I'm sorry. I know she was special to you.
Special to me? Special to everyone. She always knew what to do. She bossed everyone around. She kept me in line. Now I'm supposed to fill her shoes. And instead, here I am, stumbling around in them.
I think we share with him.
I lost someone too. At the Proving, the man who raised me. His name was Rost.
That's terrible. But why is it every time something terrible happens, everyone else tells you the worst thing that ever happened to them, as though that makes it easier?
Yeah, why is that?
Anyway, there was something you wanted to tell me?
I feel bad. I was just trying to commiserate and to let him know that he wasn't alone, but he's right. You know, sometimes when someone needs a shoulder to cry on, to rest on, they're not looking for anything other than that shoulder, and that's what I should have done.
I need to see Olin's place. Now.
Okay. Come on.
Erend is now the Vanguard captain.
So many people here, all talking at once. How does anyone think?
I don't. I just drink.
Imagine that the people who took out Ursa and all of her guards were quite possibly the same ones that attacked the Proving.
Is she a Nora?
Apparently they're letting anyone into the city these days.
How rude.
Don't find better wares.
Blood for blood, vengeance for Ursa.
Hide in his palace! Release blood for blood! Vengeance for Ursa! How long will Avad hide in his palace?
Year after year, why does he spare those who enslaved and tortured and butchered? Erend, you should want vengeance more than anyone. Your own sister, murdered, and her death, unavenged?
One more word, you scorched out slag, and I'll throw you in jail myself! Now get out of here, or I'll give you all a kick in the ass!
What did he mean about Ursa's murder?
Not now.
So we have a very, very hostile situation in Meridian. We have the Osram tribe who want vengeance for Ursa because, of course, Ursa and Erend are of the Osram tribe. Then, of course, we have the Karjas who, well, that keeping the peace is really the only solution. That's why King Avad apparently is not making a statement.
Okay, how are we gonna get in? Oh, that was subtle.
Here we are. Try not to break anything. Other than the door.
All of this for one man.
It pays to have connections in the
This
Sun
was
King's
frayed,
court.
and the floor near it is worn.
Go and investigate any further, or should I just simply Go to that hatch. Let's actually go upstairs. We have here. Family portrait. Woven fabric painted with ochre and insect-derived pigments. Family unit.
It looks like a picture of Olin's family.
Definitely Olin in the back there. Else? Okay, let's go down to that hatch then. What he's hiding. The only other person I've met with a focus.
Let's see what's underneath.
Hey, how did that get here?
Question is, how to get through it.
Without a key, you won't. That's a vault hatch of Oseram make. Nothing gets through.
We'll see about that.
And a way to break the hatch. Have a heavy covering, expertly braced and reinforced. Supposed to just shoot it? Could try a tear blast. Try a tear blast arrow. Might want to stand back. Oh, that was a cool effect. Look at that. He has a little image of a watcher on this wall. Really, really good details here. I'm impressed. He has any clue?
I don't think you're getting through that hatch.
Are you sure you're okay?
I'm sober enough, all right? I don't need another lecture.
That's not what I meant. I was talking about what happened outside with the crowd.
I don't want to talk about that. We're here because of what you said about Olin, so do what you need to do.
Did Olin ever invite you in?
Nah. Closest I got was a doorstep to help him home after a night out. We drank a river that night, but I hold it well. Usually.
You said Olin has connections in the royal court. Does he know the Sun King personally?
No. He served the court as a scout sometimes and sold ancient trinkets to nobles, but he never had an audience with the king. If you're right, and Olin's into something dark, Sun King Avad has nothing to do with it. I'd stake my life on that.
I'll look around.
That's what we came for.
I would be really careful, Erend, with what you're going to stake your life on. Not saying King Avad is involved, but not saying it either. Portrait have anything? The ladder up that I did. Still just the family portrait. Up here then. What else we have? Ah, stacked ingots.
Looks big and heavy. Let's give it a little push.
May want to warn Erend. No?
I did say not to break anything, didn't I?
Let's see what's down into the secret room. So far, pretty straightforward. Oh, Erend, you're already down here. You kind of scared me for a moment. Hollow tape.
Serve and they live. Disobey, and I will open their throats and leave their corpses to prune in the sun.
They took his wife and child captive.
They? Who's they?
The killers. They told him to obey or they'd kill his family.
Well, of course it wasn't as cut and dry as Olin being a murderer. So now the question is, what are we going to do when we confront him? I mean, what would you do if your family was at risk? In order to save them, you had to betray others, strangers, people you've never even met before. Let's take a look at his journal.
Looks like Olin kept a journal.
Olin? I knew he could read contracts, but I never took him for a poet.
No doubt now. Olin knew I was targeted.
I'm a traitor now and see no way out. If I start at the beginning how they turned me, perhaps I can see something I missed. No, there is no escape. What good can writing it do? You gave me this folio when you taught me to write. All these years later, and it still smells of you, lavender and ash of the forge. All I have left of you. Write me notes, you said when you gave it. Share your thoughts, tear the leaves, send the pages. Show I'm thinking of you. Never did. Hands too grubby to touch parchment. How I wish I'd done as you said, how I wish I could now. 5 days later, the same dream. Hair in the forge light, our son's weight on my shoulders, all of us free. You turn to me and whisper, it is a dream. I answer, yes, I know. Then I wake alone. Even awake, my life is a dream, a lie. My treachery will not buy your freedom. It only buys time. And every moment you live, that he lives. If treachery is the cost, I will pay it. 34th day. Every week, the device calls me in secret to a new dig site. Work like men with whips to our backs as though it was left to us to upturn the soil of the entire earth, and time has run low. Scrabbling to find the carcasses of ancient demons. It's the weapons they want, it must be. What misery am I helping birth into this land? I drank with Erend and Ursa, but not even the sweetest brew can wash the taste of guilt from my mouth. Every day my silence betrays them. The villains watch through the device. I keep expecting Ursa to stick a blade through my throat, but fire and spit, she does not suspect me. A better liar than I thought myself must be. Fitful sleep the past 3 nights thinking on that Nora girl. Why did it order her killed? The device must be. Even so, what threat could she pose? We heard explosions and distant screams from the village. I thought the savages might blame us, turn on us. I almost wished for that. But their matriarchs ordered us gone. We fled to the border with an escort of braves and crossed at Dawn Tower, or Day Tower. Now I am called to a dig in the rock reef. They promise another glimpse of you, of our son. I hope to see you both. So they continue to have Olin's family captive. And he has to keep digging. I wonder what he is digging for. Truly just weapons? There's something they're searching for that they haven't yet found, and maybe that's for the best. Let's take a look at the map. Maybe this will tell us where Rock Reef is.
A map. The glyphs show places he visited. There's your proof. Read the last page. He writes about meeting me and the order to kill me.
He called himself a friend. That backstabbing cheat. How did you learn to read glyphs? And these things that you see, how do you do it?
The focus. It reveals the unseen.
And Olin's focus, it's the same?
The device is the same, but somehow Olin and the killers can speak to each other with their focuses over distances. And see through each other's focuses too. Like looking through each other's eyes.
So that's how the killers saw you? Through Olin?
Yes, so far as I can tell. Now that I know where to find Olin, I should be on my way.
All by yourself?
Leave it to me. I'm faster on my own.
Wait. If that device lets you see the unseen...
Out of the way, Erend.
I'm asking you to help me, Aloy. I need to know who killed Ursa. Not just the Shadow Karja army, I know that, but the exact soldiers who did it.
I'm sorry about your sister, but that's your war, not mine.
Don't act like this isn't personal. You came here hunting the people who nearly killed you, who massacred your people. Why should you have justice and not me? Look, I'll head for Red Ridge Pass, where Ursa's body was found, and wait for you there. A few minutes of your focus is all I need. Don't make me beg.
Red Ridge Pass, you said? I'll see what I can do.
To find Olin at the excavation site, but we can also go to Red Ridge Pass to hopefully help Erend find out exactly who killed Ursa. Oh, and there are side quests galore here, of course. I think to wrap this up, let's go talk to this merchant, see what he has to offer. I like the star above his head. Let's see. Something unique. Whoa, what is this? Treasure box. Oh. E trades processed metal blocks. Sting. Okay, some of them take some really, really expensive things, but outlaw dark box. Type. This is nice. This could actually help me to get some of my, wow, stranded figures. I don't even know what those are. This could actually help me get some of the parts I need in order to get some resource upgrades. Wow. I don't even know where a lot of this stuff comes from. Luminous braiding, hunter box. Well, I thought maybe you'd have something a little bit more appropriate. It looks like merchants everywhere. Let's check another one. I wonder if this is actually where you trade in some of the collectibles. That might actually be special. Ah, look at this. Here's where I get some of those baskets. Baskets, resins. Oof, there's going to be a lot of farming in our future, I think. Wow. Certainly not expecting that. What about you?
You're looking for artifacts.
Yes, but I'm no profiteer. Sun King Avad has named me an envoy to the Banuk. I work on their behalf, looking for sacred relics to return to their homeland, Ben-Ur. I'm especially interested in wooden figures that are sometimes found near Banuk rock paintings. If you have any, I have valuables to trade for them.
Oh, that I do.
Tell me more about these Banuk figures.
Simple wood sculptures made by Arnak, a legendary hunter who was exiled from Ban-Ur for killing his chief. He left the figures near painted stones in places that reminded him of his homeland. Later, his tribe declared him innocent. Now they see him as a kind of wandering hero and want those figures back. I do what I can to help him get them, including trade for them. If you have any.
Well, certainly.
You ready? Let's trade then.
I don't have enough. Don't have enough. So it looks like I have, well, I have 2 that she's looking for, but I have 4 that she, where I don't have 4 also looking. Oh, but you do have some maps I do want. All right, metal flowers. Are these the same ones? It says I already own them, but maybe I actually don't need them. The maps that I bought earlier, is that really all the maps?
Come on back if you find any Banuk goods. Found
It
any
is.
Banuk relics in the wilds, Outlander?
Well, I think we will be hunting Banuk figurines really, really soon. But, Meridian, you know where Olin is. We are also going to help Erend locate Ursa. There's a number of people here in the city that need our help. And we are also going to stop by the Hunter's Lodge in order to find out more about the hunting trials and what we can do to improve our skills as a huntress. That is going to do it for this episode. All right, Kentara, I'm going to have to get away from you. Hopefully you guys are still enjoying this playthrough of Horizon Zero Dawn. I am really excited to see where the story goes from here, especially knowing Olin is not the cold-blooded traitor that we once thought he was. Thank you all so much for watching, and I see you next time.